legend. Become a Helldiver.
Greetings, Helldivers. My name is Xenon. Today we're going to be talking about the best loadout against Termininds, maximizing your democracy deliverance, and liberating the galaxy of those pesky, nasty, smelly, and flat out just creepy ass fucking bugs, man. I hate those slimy little fucking things. Just to give you a brief summary of what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about the Slugger shotgun, the P19 Redeemer auto pistol, and the G16 impact grenade, and obviously the stratagems that I match up with the following loadout. This is also the loadout that I use all of the time whenever I'm playing against Termininds. This is not meta by any means, okay? If you want to do meta, get out of here. There is no such thing as a meta when it comes to Helldivers. You are here to have fun, but this helps you to have fun in way of easing things. So to kick it off, we're going to be talking about the Slugger and why I've chosen the Slugger. Simply, the Slugger is just a powerhouse. It makes quick and easy work of warriors, hunters, the spewers. It takes a little bit to you know, you gotta hit them in the head and stuff like that. The brew commanders, it makes pretty quick work of them as well, but keep in mind they will keep going after you blow their heads off, including the warrior. And the hive guardians, it's really good against the hive guardians as well. Just make sure that you shoot in between the armor plates. Even if you do shoot the armor plates, it still kills them, but if you shoot in between the armor plates of his front two legs, you can just chop the limbs right off, and it makes quick and easy work of that enemy. Now when it comes to the downside of this weapon, you have the slow fire rate, and also the fact that because it's a slow fire rate weapon, you will get swarmed pretty quickly if you don't keep them at bay. So try to make sure that you keep your enemies at bay at all times. Now to make up for that, that's where the P19 Redeemer auto pistol comes in. The P19 Redeemer simply just offers you a way to combat large waves of enemies just trying to swarm you, especially if they're smaller enemies along the lines of, you know, the tiny ones, which are the scavenger, the bile scavenger, and the pouncer. If they are trying to swarm you, and do not let them swarm you, because even though they are the smallest enemy on the game, if you let them go crazy, they'll go crazy on you. Now, when it comes to more medium type enemies, the warrior and the hunter, the P19 Redeemer is okay against them. It will definitely push them away or kill them if that's not that many of them. When it comes to the brood commanders, spewers, and anything above that, no, do not use this. Just keep on running. Throw an impact grenade, throw something. Just do not use the P19 Redeemer, because you're just gonna be wasting bullets that you could be using to save yourself in the case of, you know, another swarm by smaller enemies. And now that we are talking about the ammunition, gotta mention the fact that it only does have 4 magazines, so choose when you use this weapon wisely as well. This whole loadout essentially is all about choosing when to use the right thing. Okay, and that's really the whole game. You know, the whole game is about choosing when to do what to get to liberate the galaxy. Now next up we have the G16 impact grenade, which is a pretty self-explanatory type thing. G16 impact grenade is... Hi Astro, that's my cat. The G16 impact grenade is just indispensable, honestly. It is amazing. It's great against the hives, to blow up the hives on one impact. You can use the grenade to kill the damn bile spewers. Those, I hate those things, bro. I hate them with a passion. Bile spewers, you can just pop them with one impact. You can just push away a horde that's getting close to you. Now, obviously, keep in mind, it's an impact grenade. If you throw it too close to yourself, you're gonna pop the hell out of yourself and you're gonna be sad. And also, try to be mindful when you're throwing stratagems. I don't know if it's just me being slow or me not being the brightest light bulb in the fucking pack, but I've had many situations where I either don't input the stratagem code correctly and it kind of resets, and I think that I actually did put the stratagem correctly, and I just end up throwing the fucking grenade on my feet, which is always a joy. Or maybe there is some kind of issue with the tracking of the input of stratagems and the grenades. I haven't really seen any news or anybody complaining on the forums about this problem, so it probably just is me doing things wrong and just not being good at the game. But now we're moving on over to the stratagems used for this setup. Now obviously it's going to be 4 stratagems, that's the norm. We have the 500 kg bomb, which is just a staple of the game at this point, I believe. A lot of people don't like it because it is extremely inconsistent. You have to have some crazy ass accuracy when it comes to Bio Titans. Or actually, no, let me take that back. You just need for the Bio Titan to feel like it wants to be killed, because that's pretty much it. But honestly, you get 2 of them if you have all the upgrades for your ship, or the specific upgrades that affect the bomb. So I think it's even though it is extremely inconsistent, it's still a staple that must be run. Changed my mind, I dare ya. Next up, we have the grenade launcher, which I truly believe it's an underrated stratagem, or support weapon. Honestly, there is a lot of people that do know about it, but the majority tend to run the arc, the electric weapon or whatever. I hate that thing. First off, all it does is kill your teammates, and not everybody has the new war bond. Okay, not everybody's rocking that armor, and first off, that armor is really not even that good. Hot take. So no, I hate that weapon. The grenade launcher is just absolutely fantastic, although it is not going to help you with heavy enemies. Well, actually, let me take that back. You can affect chargers, but when it comes to Bio Titans, that's completely out of the question. But it's just fantastic when it comes to taking out the patrols and just groupings and hordes. And when it comes to the bile spewers and nursing spewers, fantastic weapon, and it's just unbeatable. You just have so much firepower with 2 full magazines, and joined in with the fact that the next stratagem is the supply pack, which is, do I need to say any more? The supply pack is just fantastic. You can't miss with it. You just have 4 times the amount of ammunition that you would have normally. And we all know the ammunition in this game, unless you have one of the laser weapons, it's not hard to come by, but when you need it, you can't find it. And not only does the supply pack affect your ammunition, but it also affects your stems, and it also affects your grenades. Now granted, it does not restock your whole stockpile of stems or grenades, but it still gives you a longer fighting chance, which is really all we need in this game. Just a longer fighting chance to spread democracy, you know what I'm saying. And then last stratagem that I'm going to be mentioning, which is also I believe to be kind of a staple when it comes to fighting Terminids. It's so frustrating that this stratagem kind of really sucks against the automatons, but the Patriot exosuit. It is completely worthless against automatons, and it is worth its weight in gold when it comes to the Terminids. Okay, it's really that polar opposite. But the Patriot gives you 13 rockets and 1,000 minigun ammo, and you're inside a suit that can take a good amount of hits. What more can you ask for? Especially in Helldivers, you know what I'm saying? Where you just die because somebody looked at you the wrong way. This stratagem just gives you the ability to take out 3-4 Bio Titans. That's unheard of. It gives you the ability to take out 3, 4, 5 chargers, maybe even 13 if you land your shots properly and then finish it up with your minigun. Now don't get carried away, because even though you are in a suit, the suit can only take so much damage. Yes, you are in a suit, and it gives you protection against the outside. But if you get hit by a charger dead on, you are out with one hit. And if that Bile Titan spits on you, my boy, you are done. You are cooked. So just don't get too carried away, because you'll die real quick with it too. But it's just absolutely fantastic. It's just incomparable. And that's the end of the video. Now, if there's anything that you guys think that I should change in this loadout, if there's anything that you guys don't agree with or anything along those lines, go ahead and leave a comment down below in the description. If you liked the video, click like. This is my first video ever relating to gaming, so any support or any recommendations or criticism will be greatly appreciated and will absolutely be taken into consideration. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for your support and for watching this video. Have a wonderful whatever time of your day it is.